Welcome to the new Elden Ring playthrough that I'm doing. I'm going to do this one on my Xbox versus the one I did first on my PlayStation because I want to compare the quality and all that. And also, I won't be tempted to do New Game Plus. I'll have to start from scratch. I will endeavor to keep all these videos half an hour. As I don't what? Oh, there's that button. It's on the plus pad, not the analog stick. Yes, all that, yes. Anyway. I'm gonna run a faith build this time, versus the base build I made before. I'm gonna run a samurai because he starts with a bow and arrow and a blood loss weapon, which will quickly allow us to level up to level 30 or something. I'm gonna do a little research and see exactly where to get the scarab because the actually I don't get the scarab, I can't get that until much later. But there's a item that's like the scarab. I should be able to get one of those. Anyway. If nothing else, I can gain 25 levels or so off the huge dragon in the area that I'm supposed to be able to get to yet. Oh yeah, that's always good. Keep forgetting on the Xbox, use the plus pad to go up and down, not the analog stick. That's always useful. Oh, no. Don't want that. I like quality. Frame rate, I don't know. I think the look of the game is more important than... It's already barely visible, but let's put it up to 7 just to be sure. Well, yeah. Okay, as I said, I'm going to start a samurai and then turn him into a faith build. But what he starts with is important. It's strong enough to survive a little bit of hand-to-hand combat. But he has bows and arrows, and he will have the he will have the blood loss weapon right away, which is helpful. He has some bows, he has a bow and some arrows. Decent armor. If you watched my first playthrough of this game, you would have seen that I did get this armor because it is awesome armor. I had to do a lot of stat adjusting to be able to use it. Anyway, so let's do this. I could make a female, I suppose. Name Lily. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Type B. I don't remember how to spell Liliana from Dragon Age. I don't want to spell exactly the same anyway. Keepsakes. I'm gonna try to make this kind of a walkthrough, although I'm not gonna collect every single item. I mean, it's thousands of items. I'm gonna collect what is necessary for this playthrough to be successful. Kind of streamline it. So, keepsakes. That increases maximum HP, but you can get one easily enough. That allows you to level up quickly at the beginning. Get another level, or it says mini runes. I never actually used that one. Golden Seed. That gives you the ability to gain one more flask pretty much immediately. Very useful. Fang Damp Ashes. Well, you won't be able to summon right off the bat, and when you do, these guys are not the most useful things in the world. Cracked Pot, something you can throw. Stone Sword Key, you get 2 of them, which can be used to open up imp statues that you'll find all over the place. But you also find these all over the place, and a lot of merchants sell them. Witching Branch. I really don't know what it does. Boiled Prawn. Does what it says. Jabir as well. Yeah, if you really want a challenge. Anyway, this is usually the best because it allows you to keep yourself healed up. Or mana up if you have spells, and I don't yet, but I will. So that's good that it starts with a bind of 11. Vigor 12 is good for health. Strength, dexterity, pretty high. Endurance for carrying load. So let's do this. You're not really going to see your hero's face much, so I do not worry too much about detailed appearance. Although, well, I don't know. I think she's fine the way she is. Call me along. I'm going to let all the cutscenes run, so you can get the full experience.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Alright. Yeah, ghosts. When you're online, they pop up a lot. And when you're playing this game when you're tired, they tend to kind of startle you a bit. The various kinds of fingers are for PvP. I don't really put much stock in them. Later on, I'll need a few. But that's later. That's later. Chapel of Anticipation. It's the first time being here. There's an option to come back later for all the NPC's quests. This is where you face your death. Pretty much. Just like any other Souls type game, you are going to die at the hand of something more powerful than you. Which will kill you again next time you meet it if you're not careful. But it's possible to take the thing out first time through. You're not meant to. I certainly can't. So rather than trying,
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Flasks. You get flasks in this game versus the Estus that you got in the other games. It's been a while since I played the other Dark Souls games, so I don't remember exactly how mana worked in those games. But you want to start seek out trees like that because they usually have golden seeds on them. This one doesn't. They had to add these notes. There's a dogmatic one when you walk toward the edge. That you can come back for pretty early in the game. You have to have a horse, which takes a bit of time to get. That's pretty much as soon as you finish the Key of Knowledge, you got that. I'm not going to click on every single message I find, because it's going to clutter, take time. I'd rather be showing you the game. Yeah, the graphics are better on the Xbox version. I'd have to compare. Quite a bit quality though. Yeah. I'm not seeing a problem with FPS, that's for sure. Let's test the grace. And rested grace. Something else they added. Dots. Tells you if you have something you can do. Flasks. Add charge to flask. Yes. Starts out at 1 seed needed per flask. You have to 12 flasks total. No, 14 flasks total. By the time you get to that point, it's requiring 5 golden seeds. There are 42 in the game. And you only need, I believe, 35 of them. Several of them are held by powerful enemies. Most of them are found under trees. Sometimes in packs of 2, which is always useful. Anyway, we should be able to get through this cave in the next 10 minutes, so I can try to keep this to the 30 minutes that I'm hoping. I'll try not to sigh too much. Although I think the fuzz thingy on my microphone should pick that up too badly. If I do, I'll keep my mic open. Try to make this a little more of a, a talk through as well as a walk through, right? Oh yeah, I have a shield, don't I? Okay. Let's say. It'll teach me how to guard berry in a bit. I like guarding as often as I possibly can, no matter what class I'm playing, because if you have the right kind of shield, and they have the weak weapons, it staggers the back and you can get an opening. Not every enemy will do that. The big knights with the shields that yeah, run. It's always a good idea to collect everything. Well, it says acquire materials. You never know what you're gonna need. Crafting becomes very important in this game. Yeah, that guy. That guy does not stagger particularly well. Well, it's an attack particularly well, actually. Actually, does stagger pretty well. That's one of the few times you have the spears will stagger you. Yeah. Two-handed weapon. I don't know. It's a risk. You don't have your shield. Oh, got it. You'll pay the price. Yeah, I could equip it with fire arrows. I think the guy has fire arrows in me. Get pin cushioned. I think not. Got a shield up, but I hit him hard enough that it didn't matter. I forgot to pause the recording. Oh well. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get through this. Yeah, backstabbing. Is a bit of an art. Almost touch them. Well, it works. It works. Well. There really aren't that many bushes in the game, despite the fact that it makes it seem like it's gonna be. I always get the target lock and I never found much use for jump attacks. This is a light weapon. Light weapons, you can do a lot more attacks back to back. Yeah, let's take Marika. It recharges all your health and mana and everything when you die. It does not allow you to change anything, like memorizing spells or anything like that. This guy is the test for whether or not your build's going to work or not. He's like a mini-boss. You can't get past him, then go back to your drawing board. But I think this guy is well enough. I should be able to take this other guy down pretty easy. And I have a bow and arrow. So, me and my bow and arrow. Mighty shot. That's what you call a weapon skill. Although in this game they're called Ashes of War. So they're used to assign weapon skills. They take mana to use, usually. That's generally a negligible amount of mana. And usually they're super useful. I've never quite been able to figure that one out. Exactly how to make the gestures work. Just go from this menu, pretty much, and you use it if you need be. I didn't craft it, don't have it yet. Yeah, it requires special items you have to buy. I'm one of the first vendors, but it's not cheap. So you gotta do a bit of grinding to get some runes. Which, there's this game's equivalent of soul. If you chose your 2 keys, you could use them up here. It gets you into one of the hardest dungeons in the early game, and I would not recommend it. But they say you get your horse at your 3rd grace, but I always get the same one. It's a grace pretty far from where you start. Anyway, so this is almost exactly 30 minutes. I did well. And that was a tutorial. I will have more. I'm going to play this entire game like this. 30 minutes at a time. I'm going to make notes about where I need to go next. See if you've seen my original walkthrough of this. I was wandering. I was playing it blind. I didn't want to know anything ahead of time. But I realized this world is huge. Anyway, so, hope you like this. Please click like, subscribe if you haven't, and leave me a comment. I always appreciate feedback. YouTube will suggest a video that you may think is good to watch. If you don't like that one, I've got numerous playlists. I'm not going to talk this much at the end of every video. I just wanted to do a introduction. Hope you all enjoyed this one. Like I said, thanks again. Bye-bye.